What's up, boys and men and girls and women and random people, I guess. So, why does Google notify me that I'm streaming? I'm trying to figure that out. You know, YouTube kind of annoy me with, yes, I only mean JJ, yes, by girls. He can't hear anyway, so we can call him whatever we want. He wouldn't know the difference, so. All right, guys, so today, we're going to be doing, you know, this should be a very highly interesting game, I would say, right? Chiefs and Jaguars, you got freaking Nick Foles starting for the first time in a Jaguars jersey. So Nick Foles is going to lead the Jaguars on the field. No more Blake Bortles. See ya. He's gone. He's in Los Angeles with the Rams, right? You know, the Jaguars have a new look offense slightly with the QB, and, you know, the Chiefs basically have, you know, whoever. No, I'm not going to stream the Patriots, dude. No one wants to watch the Patriots except for you. Maybe Preston slightly. But their game the game they have is not as interesting as this game. This game is far more interesting than the Patriots game, I'll tell you that much. Now, if they were playing someone different, I mean, I get it, it's the Squealers, but meh. We've seen that story before. So, no need repeating that same story, you know what I'm saying, man? But yeah, so this should be an interesting matchup here. Like I said, they've got, you know, it's funny, they have Mitchell Schwartz highlighted as a superstar. Do you know who Mitchell Schwartz used to play for? The Browns. He used to be the Browns' right tackle years ago. This is your last day of summer break, and this is a good way to end it? I guess so. Hopefully, I can keep you guys entertained throughout the school year, too. So, we'll see how things go. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and start bets, guys. We're going to go ahead and do some 3-minute bets here. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. It's going to be 0 for Chiefs, 1 for Jaguars. Yeah, alarm clock man. You haven't been here in a while, so of course you wouldn't know that. Jerk. 3-minute bets. Yeah, what, you need more than 3 minutes to decide? I seen you in Discord, though. I seen you popping up, like, in Discord, man. Like, you're like, I'm kind of active. Stream the good Sunday matchup. What's the good Sunday matchup, Marcus? Are you insinuating that the Browns and Titans is the good Sunday matchup? Oh, guys, did you hear the news? I posted in Discord, but the Browns pushed back on the league, and they basically forced the league's hand to allow the Browns to wear their Color Rush uniforms for the entire 2019 season. So the Color Rush uniforms that the Browns wore last year are now their official home jerseys for the season. So I believe just home. I don't think every game. I believe just home. Although I didn't really read the fine print there, but I know that they can wear them. So that's gonna be freaking awesome, dudes. Stream Giants and Cowboys. Oh God, do you really want to see that, Donovan? I mean, league gonna right? Yeah. Well, if something bad happens where they don't end up like coming out really good, because I guess, you know, again, the article kind of insinuated that, you know, they kind of made some relationship between the Color Rush uniforms and how well they played when they were wearing the Color Rush uniforms last season. So they're kind of like, oh, well, you know, that should mean that, you know, basically implying or inferring that, oh, well, you know, maybe they could win more games because they're going to wear the Color Rush uniforms all season. Right? All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So let's check the NFL weather for this game. It is supposed to be 92 degrees and clear in Jacksonville. This is going to be a 1 p.m. game on a Sunday. Remember, guys, we are doing 10-minute quarters. So the games should last about an hour and a half, maybe. So no more 2-hour games. Should be about an hour and a half, depending upon the plays and stuff. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Hold up. What do you mean hold up? No, it does not say rain, dude. My NFL weather thing says 92 degrees and clear, completely sunny on NFLweather.com. Actually, now it says 93 degrees and humid on NFLweather.com. So I don't know what you're talking about rain. Well, it depends on where they're getting their thing from. So we'll, you know. Oh. There we go. There's that.
Straight ahead, we'll see the most valuable player of 2018, Patrick Mahomes.
And I didn't know Patrick Mahomes is a 97 overall in Madden. That's insane. I think that's a little absurd. I think it's a little extreme, but you wish Giants wore their color rush jerseys the home jerseys? Are they any good? The Weather Channel? Are you sure that's where they get it from? Does it say that on the thing, Marcus? I don't know where NFL Weather gets it from. They said Jags are a sleeper. I don't know, dude. I mean, then they got rid of Tayshaun Gibson. I mean, I think their defense certainly changed enough, and their defense played like trash last year. Maybe it was like kind of the only thing keeping them in games, sort of. Yeah, but I don't have any faith in their defense, man. After last year, I mean, what did they really improve that much that could have made them better than last year? And I'm not saying they were great last year, because they certainly weren't, but you know, maybe they were on the field too much. I don't know. I mean, it just didn't seem like they had a great year last year after the year prior where they were killing it. All right, so here we go. Oh my gosh, you got Tyreek back there. Child beater. Boom, boom.
Patrick Mahomes now in his third season in the league, leading the Chiefs on.
Get the switch.
Boy, with the Chiefs traded starting quarterback
like AP.
2018, a lot of people were wondering.
Wow, why are they still talking about Alex Smith like 2 seasons later?
The entire league, how good he could be, racking up over 5,000 yards and tied
the Giants color rush jersey says Giants across the helmet, really? Oh.
And he was handed the MVP and Offensive Player of the Year awards.
Why they got Pitbull playing in the background? Mahomes throws, caught, first down, rolling on the defender's body.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Whoa, it is John Latorno. What's up, my dude? John, did you check out your draft? I think your draft is pretty decent. Set your roster, man. Set it today. Oh, man, what a run. Jeez. Is that Williams? Yeah.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
You like how Goff got paid and didn't even ask? I mean, but Goff sucks though, right? I mean he's good enough, but did he get like, maybe they just gave him money so that he wouldn't ask for something more?
The final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled, and then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Mahomes back to pass, throws, caught another first down. Just over there abusing the middle of the field.
And he is tackled inside the
4-year, $134 million. What the 110 guarantee? What? Does Jared Goff really deserve that? Ouch.
Three plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels.
God. But he's at the end of his rookie contract, right? That's probably why. When do you sim Titans Browns? I don't know. I don't know if I'll sim it or not, because one, I don't want to make it look like I'm like being biased. But I think this matchup is like more interesting, I guess. Now, if it was like Browns and Steelers, like I might consider that one, or Browns and Ravens, or Browns and Patriots, you know, maybe. Yeah, but what happened in the Super Bowl? He couldn't do shit because he sucks. And it's not like the Patriots defense was all that great. And you know, maybe it wasn't him, maybe it was still coaching to some extent, but you know, it's kind of like, dude, you got to be able to make plays for your team, man. Screw that, this is your channel, so send it. Well, like I said, I feel like there's more interesting games than Browns and Titans. Oh, nice drag. They're just doing drag routes basically down the whole field. That's basically all they've been doing is drag routes.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to.
Goff wasn't ready. I mean, McVay should have been, like, the thing is that they got almost there the prior year, so they already had some playoff experience. They should have been able to get past the Patriots in the Super Bowl. All it would have taken, you know what kind of QB you got. You know what kind of QB you got, and Goff reminds me so much of, he reminded me so much of Bortles, that even I was saying going into the Super Bowl that they needed a game plan where he got the ball out of his hands early. He didn't sit back to pass for too long, just like the Jaguars did against the Patriots before they completely changed paths in the second half, like in that playoff game the year before. But of course, they didn't do any of that. They basically stuck with their existing play. I don't know why They stuck with their existing their game plan they had all season, and it's kind of like, that's not how you go into the. You know what kind of team you have. You know, you gotta change the game plan to benefit your team.
Both physically able to dominate receivers, they're textbook examples of shutdown corners. Collectively, they allowed only.
Who is more interesting than you, Baker? Come on now. What other games? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, there's not that many other ones, I guess. I mean, maybe Colts and Chargers would be an interesting one, just to see how Brissett does in his first game of the season against the Chargers, who in theory would be expected to make touchdown Chiefs. I mean, they were like hardly contested that entire drive. That was like a 5-minute drive, just under 5 minutes, that was like hardly contested defensively. So that would probably be one.
I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away.
You know, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we already did Packers and Bears, so I guess that one kind of did, but. And the extra point is good. So the Chiefs lead by a touchdown. Pats and Stellars. Freaking bums. Which games interest you, Preston? Hey, what's up, Michaela? How's it going? It's been like 3 years since I've seen you here. They're anything but stellar. Alarm clock man. Anything but.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker.
It's actually been 4. Wow.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
So I can't believe it was like 2 years ago.
Set to take over. They're led onto the field by the
Uh-oh, here we go. We're going to see Nick Foles in action for the first time as a Jacksonville Jaguar with Marquise Lee there. Who was that, D.D. Westbrook?
Looking to scale those heights once again.
And Fournette in the backfield. You want to see Browns, Titans, Eagles, Redskins, and Giants beat those Cowgirls? Big Wick. Not his Big Wick, Nick? Oh. Huh. And a delayed draw. Oh man, Fournette gains like a yard, maybe 2.
After a gain of 2 after the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
So John, do you hope that Nick Foles does well in Jacksonville?
And here comes Leonard Fournette.
Ohio State is overrated.
Big tailback
Dude,
out of LSU.
I don't know. Not with that defense, they're not. I mean, offensively, they've definitely got some crap to work through on the offensive side of the ball, and maybe part of it's coaching too, just because, again, first-year coach.
Very difficult.
So, I mean, you know, I am a. Oh, down goes Foles. Down goes Foles. What the hell was that? That was like a 2-step drop. You know, I am a Buckeyes fan, so you know. I did watch that game, and most of it, actually, which is a surprise, because I usually don't watch college football, but, you know, I watched that game that they had against Florida, and it was like, the first quarter was impressive, but the fact that, like, they could have destroyed them, like, 70-0 or some crap like that, but then they just, I feel like, you know, yeah, Florida figured them out, or they kind of let off the gas, you know, I don't really know, but... All right, Foles back to pass. Looking. Oh, he fumbles. Oh, turned over. The Chiefs got the ball after another sack. So down goes Foles. Oh, man, this is going to remind me of down goes Bortles. So is Jacksonville's offensive line really that bad, or are the Chiefs' defensive backs really that good? Because it seemed like he was trying to find a place to throw, and I don't know how you fumble like that.
Chiefs working their way back out here on offense, and probably a good thing, really. Their camp has been relatively quiet. Everybody knows what they have coming back. Maybe some question about their running game.
They play Cincy Saturday. Oh, Ohio State does?
The days of Priest, Holmes. We'll see how the running game works out this year, Charles.
Can I go way back? Mike Garrett.
What's up, Damian? Yeah, I didn't say what's up to most people in here, but everyone I talked to, I think I answered just about everyone's message. What's up, baby Marcus? I did acknowledge one of your messages at least. So Mahomes throws, picked off! Oh, what a pick! Oh, the diving pick by Ramsey. Oh my God! So just like that, he was doing the underhanded masturbation technique there. The Dutch rudder. Wow, John, really? Wow, okay. Yeah, I saw him.
Jaguars taking over, this being the 25th season of their existence.
But I just don't feel like what's interesting about Falcons and Vikings.
It's a team that is hard to figure out. A lot of people
like, really, what's the interesting part of that whole thing? Like, does Kirk Cousins come back and all of a sudden he's a masterful QB? I mean, there's nothing, to me, that's why there's nothing interesting there. Like, he's going to suck again. Vikings fans are going to be disappointed yet again. And then the Vikings are going to end up having to look for a quarterback. And we all know that's in their future. I mean, maybe I hope not. You know, I mean, I'm not saying I wish anything negative on them, but Falcons and no, that's definitely not true, alarm clock man. Falcons are not a dead team. No, the Falcons are not a dead team. They still have plenty of whatever. Are you doing Packers versus Bears tomorrow? Dude, I did Packers versus Bears yesterday, man. I hadn't published the stream, though. It's actually still just, like, unlisted right now, so I need to publish it, make it public. All right, a first down for Jacksonville. All right, so a better possession so far this time around than compared to last time. But they're boring to watch. Why? I don't mind ever watching the Falcons. I enjoy watching Matty Ice do his thing. I mean, I think they kind of took a hit when they let Gabriel go, to be honest. Oh, what a broken tackle by Fournette. Who won? The Bears did. The Bears dominated the Packers. It was like 20-7 or something like that. The Packers, like, but I will say though that there was some. Trubisky ran the ball a lot somehow magically. Like, I don't picture him as a scrambling QB. He ran the ball for like 155 yards. So take that sim with a minor grain of salt there. What's my prediction on your Eagles? Dude, here's the thing, dude. With the Eagles, my worry is Carson Wentz. I mean, that's got to be like in every single Eagles fan's mind. You got to be thinking like, if this guy gets hurt again, like we're screwed. Like the thing is that the dude can't stay healthy. I mean, he had 1 year where he's healthy, right? And then his other 2 years, he's been injured. You know, he played most of a season, then he got injured. Then we know what happened with Foles. Then last year, he was basically injured all year. And when he played, he wasn't really that good anyways. With the Bay, what? Your mom? You were on the phone with your mom? Just playing. The Bay, what? You got a girl, Donovan? What? No way. Should have kept Foles. They should have kept Foles and kept Wentz, or cut both. No, what? No, that makes no sense. They didn't want to pay Foles the money, big money, for being a backup. Seat Geek Bot is fully bandwagon proof.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Keep cut Wentz? No, he's on his rookie contract. You're not going to cut him. Foles looking, throws, oh, incomplete. He got rushed there. So Jacksonville's got the punt. That's a lot better than a turnover. At least they can flip field position, but their defense is going to have to stop Mahomes again. I think that was actually our first interception, too, actually, so far.
But doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky.
Punt out of bounds. At the 25, it's lame.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's
Oh, snap. It's Little Gamer Jr. Gamer, did you get my message I sent you today in Discord? I sent you a DM, man. You never answered me.
They're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Wow. Marcus, you're kind of mean to Cam in there. Mahomes throwing deep. What a catch. Oh, my God. How did he juke him out? Damn. Crazy.
Big play there for KC. 65 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
It wasn't anything interesting, Gamer, anyways. I was just poking fun at you. Just messing around.
So on the other side of the field,
All right, so after that huge conversion, they basically flipped the field now. Oh, nice play fake. Oh, nice run.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Honestly, I hope the Chiefs do well this year. I hope they do well, and then if it comes down to them and the Browns, then of course I gotta take the Browns. Forget the Chiefs; they can wait another year. But if the Browns don't get if they're not playoff bound, then I wouldn't mind the Chiefs. I'd be fine with the Chiefs. I want Andy Reid to get his sigh. Really, that's it. Just sigh. So in Discord, we've got tickets bot. Oh, what are they doing here? The hell? Is Mahomes even in there? Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Oh, face mask there. So Cam issues a command. Cubs versus Mets. Ticket bot says error, playoffs not found.
Because officials
Then he does Giants versus Cowboys, and Ticketbot replies, "You can't afford it." Then Cam says, "Well, F you, Ticketbot, you suck." Wow. Ticketbot is kind of rude. How rude. Like in the Michelle Tanner voice. Alright, so anyways, back to the game. A handoff and to the 1.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Play action on 2nd and goal from the 1. Yeah, okay.
He has a little bit more space.
Oh, man, runs right into the blitz. Loss of 3.
This time he's going back.
See, if they would have play action, then he would have got sacked.
Last attempt. Here they
So,
get
meh.
behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Your allergies have been so bad, and this morning you woke up at 2 a.m. having trouble breathing, had a lot of pressure on your face.
Defense may be thinking pass.
Yep.
Come out in the nickel on
Put an ice pack on your face. Like on where your sinuses run
snap to Mahomes.
between your nose. Oh, back at the end zone. Whoa, incomplete.
But it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open.
The Mets, Donovan.
Talk about
Did I guess right?
that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Butker able to put this one through.
What's up, Gorilla
And the
Glue?
lead moves to 10 zip.
I feel like here's someone who was here before. I'm not sure.
The last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by
You didn't go to
Carolina
school
be
today.
the
Why? Because of
successor to
sinuses?
Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free
You've been so
agent. He's been
miserable.
really
I
good.
mean,
Gano said,
take some
"Oh, no, I'm
freaking.
keeping my job," but Butker found his
Take
home in
some
Kansas
freaking,
City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
Take some freaking, not. I'm thinking the wrong thing, but Claritin or some crap like that, man. What the hell's wrong with you? Okay, really? They played. Okay, so they've played one less game
After
than the
field goal,
Dodgers.
Butker to kick it away.
So technically, yes, but not really.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
You have to play. It only makes sense if you played as many games as someone else to compare to. So if they lose, then they would just be tied with the Dodgers if they lose their next game.
So now you've got to start looking not
Take
just
some
at the
Dayquil. What?
but which guy's going to step forward and say, "Okay, let's get this thing done." Because
Browns
within
versus
that
Patriots
unit of
tickets are
11,
high.
Sometimes one guy
I'm sure.
can make a big time play and break through the barrier.
Oh, Gamer.
Foles and the Jags come
Gamer
up now,
won the
first
boss
and
battle. He
10.
came out victorious.
24.
Damn, he won 60 gold dragons. So the boss battle is like it automatically puts in so many gold dragons on your behalf, and
Incomplete. Too tough to
one or more people can. Well, actually, 0 or more people could end up winning the boss battle.
here. Fantasy drafts.
Or I guess I should say one or more can win, but everyone could also lose. So you might not even defeat the boss.
would be your top
And there's different levels of bosses depending upon how many people go into the boss battle. There's like 7 different bosses that I have.
Touch the football and put it in the end
Tuesday, you manned up. You think you're getting sick from your allergies somehow? Well, yeah, if they're draining or something. But dude, you gotta take some freaking Claritin, man.
return it as well.
And like I said, and drink tea.
For everyone. And Christian McCaffrey,
If you're daring, you could.
and you know,
Well,
this guy, he's a threat to
you
be
probably want to ask your parents to get it for you, unless you like go shopping. Look for
fun to watch. I can't wait to
look
see
for a
those guys
recipe
do their thing.
for
Plenty of other guys
like a
out there.
ginger-based
Comes along, you gotta take him.
tea, where like, because before one of the things you do is you buy ginger, you cut it up, you put it in water, and you boil it on the stove, and you drink that, and like it's basically enough. It's almost like eating like spicy food, where it just like causes your sinuses to start
going like he used to.
draining.
Obviously going to be a good one.
Oh, that shit'll clear you up pretty good.
A fresh start in New York.
Or just eat some spicy food if you like spicy food.
Remember this. Kyler Murray's
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the best tasting stuff, but I mean, it works, right? You're going to give me some tea? Oh, baby. Tea for 2 and 2 for tea. Give me some of your eggplant tea, baby. A screen-ish. Got 2 yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
You can't do spice? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Neither can I, so I would just do the ginger tea. It definitely helps with congestion, just like spicy food. Caught, first down, Jaguars. Yeah, gamer, I get it, yeah. So, and in that case, what you should do is if you take that kind of food, then you should take like if it does that, you should take a Prilosec with it or like a Zantac, because usually that's enough even for me. Like if I eat something like that, it doesn't hurt down there when you're trying to pass it. Oh, Foles overthrows. It's almost pumpkin spice. It's almost pumpkin seed time. I love pumpkin seeds. Who do I think is gonna win, Chiefs versus Jags? I don't know. That's why we're simulating it, man, to see who's gonna win. I mean, I feel like the Chiefs should have the better advantage, but we'll see. You're gonna go snort some hot sauce? I mean, if that's what you're up for, man, good luck with that. Foles, wow, that was like a quick pass. Oh my God, toilet paper Pryor plays for the Jaguars? What? I didn't even know he was still in the league, to be honest. I forgot all about him.
Get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time play by the defense.
So I can eat pumpkin seeds, but actual pumpkins, actual pumpkin pie makes me sick. Oh, Fournette, the 20 to the 19. 18 goes out of bounds. Do you still coin thought? Yeah, I do. I do.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available.
Today I was trying while I was working, but I kept missing them. Like I'd be doing something and all of a sudden it would like pop up and I was like late. I was so mad. But I coin thought still. I don't normally end up keeping as many coins as I have because I end up spending them all. Oh, and then some.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone.
Yeah, there's a delay of 10 minutes between bike heists and boss battles. Oh, caught.
Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4.
Throws caught, first down. Oh, incomplete. I thought he had it.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders.
$43.
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
You lose a lot now. I got the bank. I can always add more for me, but I got infinite, so it doesn't affect me as much. Wow, I win. I call it beginner luck. Beginner luck, man. What the heck? Why? He was like running on ice. What the hell was that? Does anyone notice that animation? He was like running on ice.
With excellent pace, money throw right there to move the sticks.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Play action from Foles, throws it. Wow, they lost some yards. I never get really play action inside the 20. It really barely makes sense because there's not that much room.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that
I mean, unless it's like a trick play or something that you have to kind of throw the defense off, but
executed well, and
you wish the Philly special was every team's playbook. Wow. Okay.
good and look great in film.
Feel like the Chiefs might have the number one offense again. Okay.
To the 8-yard line now.
Could be.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Foles looking, throws. Oh my God, almost picked off. Ooh, that was dangerous pass, Foles.
He was looking for James O'Shawn.
Did you see that Foles is actually rated a 77 overall? So even though this guy 2 years ago was MVP, took his team to the Super Bowl, and this dude's a 77 overall. Like, that's just absurd.
What they're doing, I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to
Throws it, caught. Oh, to the 5 maybe.
7-yard line. And he'll be brought down.
So Jacksonville looks like they'll at least get their field goal.
They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game.
So
Understanding
tonight,
positioning,
for my run,
tackling immediately in the
I ran 4
secondary
miles
matches.
in 40
I just saw
minutes.
that on display right there.
Well, maybe just over 40 minutes.
Chance to think about turning it
The
upfield.
Chiefs defense might have to be top 20. So 41 and a half minutes, I ran 4 miles.
So on 4th down,
So I run at 5, like almost 6 miles per hour.
right hash, and this one just a
So that's like actual running. All right, so the field goal is good. The Jaguars are on the board.
here. It's 10 to 3.
But how good will he even do this season? Who's he?
Team play drive, and it results
Nick
in 3
Foles?
points. Some disappointment.
4 minutes a mile. No, it's 10 minutes a mile approximately, not 4 minutes.
What did he tell us? I just want
4 miles and 40 minutes.
extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little
If it was 4 miles in 16 minutes, then that's a 4-minute mile. I can't imagine anyone actually running a 4-minute mile. I don't even think that's possible. I mean, you'd have to be like a freaking track person. And even then, I don't even know that's possible. Maybe. There was one time in high school. There was one time in high school where I ran a mile in 5.5 minutes.
That'll be taken in.
It was between 5.5 and 6 minutes, and that was only because I was trying to keep up with some kid that, like, I hated the kid, and so I was like trying to beat him. But I think he ran he had long legs, so I think he ran track or some crap like that. So I had no chance of beating this guy. But I just hated the kid so much that I wanted to just keep up with him, just to prove like, hey, you're not that much better than me.
It just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets
I'm
tempered
fast.
a little bit.
Well, I mean, in high school I was fast, but I'm like, dude, I'm like 20 years from high school now. As of this year, I'm officially 20 years out of high school. So, all right, so there's the pass. Oh, not a first down, but close to it.
Complete to Williams.
Keep view of the girls' booties. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was fast 20 years ago. I mean, a 10-minute mile is still not too bad, or 10.5 minutes, however you want to look at it, approximately 10.5 minutes.
Eyes light up when they talk
You can outrun me. Don't lie, John.
matchups, don't they?
What's your mile time then, right now, John? What is it?
Shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one
You're fast for like 38. I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm not big, so I mean, I've always been able to run like reasonably fast, which is just weird because it's not like I've run in years.
Now from the 33.
But every time I've gone, like I've started running every once in a while because I've always felt like, oh, I need to run. Oh, first down.
Corner, it's complete.
I just said, dude, it's like probably somewhere between 10 and 10.5 minutes per mile.
That one good for a first down pick.
I mean, I could probably go faster if I wanted to just run 1 mile. But when you're running distance, you don't want to, you know, I'm not going to burn myself out trying to run like fast miles, a fast mile, and then be dying and not be able to finish the rest of the run. Your mile time was like 15 minutes. Jesus Christ, dude. There was people that, you know, the people I absolutely despised in high school. And Preston, please don't tell me you were one of these people. Maybe you were, but it doesn't sound like you necessarily were. Are you a short distance or cross country? I have no idea, dude. All I know is that, like I said, I ran 4 miles today. So I mean, in 40 minutes, 41 minutes. Throws it deep, caught, first down. That was like a 40-yard game. Oh, 30 yards.
Before he crosses over
Yeah, not too shabby. Exactly. I mean, I don't want to gas myself. So I run, it's just under 6 miles per hour. It's like 5.8 miles per hour is what I run on the treadmill. And I can do that in 41 minutes, 41 and a half minutes. So there was kids that used to like just walk the whole damn mile. And I'm like, really? Like, you're not even trying. Like, you have no objective whatsoever. So all they did was they just walked the track the whole time because they didn't really give a shit. And I did because you would actually time yourself. They would actually time you. And the whole purpose of it was you ran the mile at the beginning of the year and then you ran the mile at the end of the year. And the objective was to see how better did you improve over the course of the year. The first time I ran the mile in high school, like that year, I was 7 minutes and 30 seconds. So even then, like, whether it was 6 or 7.5 minutes, that was still pretty damn good for a mile. But you have to run pretty damn fast to, get that. All right, so we're at the 2-minute warning. Kansas City driving again, so will Jacksonville. Freshman year, you were 8-9. Sophomore 9. Oh, caught! First touchdown. Kansas City. So you're saying those are minutes, gamer? So you've gotten slower over your high school career and how fast you run a mile? Yes, kids in your school do that. Yeah, that's annoying. In school, I run about a 4-minute. You do not run a 4-minute mile. There's no way, dude. You do not run a 4-minute mile. Absolutely not. Maybe half mile, but not a full mile in 4 minutes. I completely doubt that. You'd have to be like the freaking Usain Bolt to do that.
For the PAT.
Now let's keep in mind what a mile is. If you've got a track at your school, that's running around that track 4 times. That's a mile. So there's no way that you do that in 4 minutes. You did that shit in winter. What the hell? Well, I guess down there, winter doesn't matter. Like in school by me, like, no, you're not outside in the winter, so you're in the gym. The big gymnasium they had there. If you ran the mile over 5 minutes, you got a feeling great. No, that is not true, dude. There's no way. Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. I think you're thinking of something else. It couldn't have been a mile, man. There's no way. I don't believe you, man. I don't think that's true. There's no way that's possible. There's no way that all those kids ran a mile in under 5 minutes. I don't believe you. I really don't.
This one taken from the 7. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
It was probably like one lap. Yeah. I mean, I think, like I said, half mile, sure. Doable. Like I said, I mean, if I could run a mile in high school in 7.5 minutes or even 6 minutes, like I said, I was running as fast as I possibly could, like almost damn near like sprinting the whole time to get a 6-minute mile or 5.5-minute mile. So there's no way, there's no way that if I was sprinting to run a 5.5-minute mile that you were running a 4-minute mile. Like that's just, you'd have to be like I said, you have a freaking track stars, like a bunch of Usain Bolts at your school. So I gained some weight and got slower because I effed my ankle. I can't run as fast. When did you screw up your ankle? I think 15 minutes sounds more realistic to finish within 15 minutes, but like, yeah, there's no way 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Like I said, Google that shit. I guarantee you, like, who's run the fastest mile? What's the fastest mile ever run? And it's gonna be like some freaking track star or some crap like that. I'm gonna Google it right now.
You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Fastest mile ever run in the world. So this guy. Oh my gosh, Foles bombs it deep. Oh, where's the pass interference? No. So it says some dude, it looks like some German guy or something. I don't know. Hikam El Giro is the current men's record holder with his time of 3 minutes and 43 seconds. So you're telling me that this guy is a world record holder who ran it in under 4 minutes, and you're telling me that everyone in your class had to run it under 4 minutes? And the women's record is 4 minutes and 12 seconds by Svetlana Masterkova. So that sounds like a Russian person, a Russian girl. Usain Bolt.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
No, that's not true. That's not a actual mile time though. So a punt and out of bounds.
And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
So it said the fastest mile ever run by a kid was on May 5th when Jeremy ran a 4 minute and 57 second mile. After the race, his father told him that he was close to the age group time for a world record in the mile, previously held by Jonah Gorevich of New York at 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Russian equals Doppert. What, really? Oh, and a first down.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Chiefs will use the first.
So yeah, so those kids, your class was not running 4 minute miles, dude. People is a 9 minute mile good? It says. Wow, it says a 9 minute mile for a man and 10 minute 32nd minute mile for a woman are signs of moderate fitness. Men who can't run better than a 10 minute mile and women who are slower than 12 minutes fall into the low fitness category. It says heart disease risk increases markedly for every minute longer it takes you to run a mile. So technically I'm considered in the low fitness group and I can run just over a 10 minute mile. That's absurd. This is from the New York Times from 2011 though. Jeez. That's insane, dude. Really? So I'm basically considered like not fit because I can run a 10.5 minute mile. I feel like for me that's like great for someone who's done like absolutely no exercise for like 20 years. Oh, look at Kelsey with that. The dude like tried to get out of his way when he went to lower his shoulder. Trickety track, boppity boop. Who are you, Mary Poppins, Marcus? You were in 15-minute range in high school, was in good shape.
10 touchdowns and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together.
So Donovan, you need to rethink that mile thing. Baker run the Philly and back and then monitor your mileage. Jeez, hell no, dude. That's like I don't even know how many hours that would be. If that's a 7-hour drive, you know that's got to be at least 3 times that for running or walking. Bruh, no 15 minutes is slow. I mean, yeah, it's 140 in high school. Well, then you should have been able to run a lot faster than a freaking 15-minute mile than in high school. Because again, in high school I was 125. I weighed 125 in high school, and I'm 150. I'm about 150 now. I could weigh less. I haven't weighed myself in like forever since I was running and been doing my exercise and stuff and eating differently. I've never weighed myself. God, all these contested throws. So for all I know, I could weigh 140 now. I mean, I have no idea, but I've weighed 150 for the longest time. So I've basically tried to make sure that I try to make sure that that I never go over 150, because if I go over 150, then I know like I don't want to lose complete control of my weight. You know what I'm saying? Because once you lose control, it's hard to gain it back. So you're better off just making sure you never lose control. I've been drinking a lot more water recently too. Like that's all I drink, man. You guys know I've been saying this crap in Discord and stuff. Like my whole diet is like completely changed. I only drink Angry Orchards on occasion. That's usually like once a week maybe. Or alcohol for that matter, once a week. All right, so we're at halftime, guys. And the Chiefs lead 17-3.
This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
You can't believe you actually said 5 minutes. I'm like, think about that, man. Like, there's no way. That's insane. So I guess I'm gonna have to strive for being able to run a mile in lesser time than 10 minutes. But man, I'll have to run it like definitely over 6 miles per hour. I might have to go to 7. I think I tried that one day. I think I ran 7 miles per hour, but then I think I may have like slowed it down at some point because that was hard, man. Like, but because I'm trying to run for distance, I can't burn fat if I'm running. You know, I can't sprint like for a mile and then burn that much fat, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to run at a reason. I try to pace run it, that way I can run longer durations and therefore keep my heart rate going for a longer period of time and therefore burn more fat. Okay, Big Guy, the physical the other day, I'm 5'7", 150. Okay. So what do you think? What is your thoughts on your BMI? Is that good? I'm 5'9" and 150. So for my height and my weight, I'm healthy. I'm considered healthy at least. Or I have a healthy weight. Let's put it that way. I have a healthy weight. Not that I'm actually healthy, but I'm getting healthier. Like, I've started to change my breakfast even. I'm even considering changing my dinners to where I just eat oatmeal for dinner. What's up, Amon? Really? Okay. You feel good about yourself? Well, that's good. That's all that matters. I'm at work, don't talk, we have in the restroom. Wow. Come on, dude. You shouldn't be doing that shit in the bathroom. That's nasty, dude. Courtesy flush, fool. I want to hear a courtesy flush. You're too loud.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need.
So yeah, I'm thinking about like, because oatmeal is so easy and it's so like low in calories and it's got protein in it. I'm thinking about just doing oatmeal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like, because it's just so easy and so quick. I started doing that last week, not for dinner, but I started doing it for breakfast and lunch. It's just so easy. Like, put some oatmeal in a bowl, put some water in it, put it in the microwave for a minute. I take a teaspoon of peanut butter. I take a teaspoon of peanut butter and mix that in there. So there's already protein in the peanut butter. There's protein in the oatmeal, and there's some calories. There's definitely a lot of calories in peanut butter, depending upon how much you put in there. Like 2 tablespoons of the peanut butter I get, it's a crunchy peanut butter. It's not like any non-fat or low-fat or anything like that. It's like 190 calories for that. The per pack of oatmeal, it's like 100 calories. And I use 2 packages of oatmeal. Well, no, so what I'm thinking is I agree that I need the extra protein, but what I'm thinking is that I might be able to supplement that through my muscle milk. Like, drink the protein drink instead of eating the meat. Like, I'm not saying maybe do it all the time, but it's like, it's just so easy. I'm not going vegan. It's just easy. That's all I'm saying. It's just easy to, like, not have to take time to have to cook stuff all the time, you know? My mom said what she does is she cooks, like, her chicken, like, for the whole week. But that's just gross to me because then it's just dry. Like, by the time of the last day, like, the stuff you made, like, 5 days ago is just, like, nasty. Like, I just can't imagine doing that. It just would be gross. So I cook the chicken I cook is fresh every night. But it just takes time, you know. It takes time to sit there and cut it all up in the cubes. 'Cause I cut it up in cubes and stuff like that, so it makes it easier to cook. I just cook it on the stove, so it's fast, but it still takes time it still takes prep time.
Here's Mahomes.
Mahomes throws, caught, another first down, man. This is
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the
definitely
good gain again. That's now
this might be a beatdown from Kansas City here, guys. Because Jacksonville already had the ball in the second half and they didn't produce anything. So my big concern is just focused on running and trying to burn as much fat as possible. The one thing I'm going to try to start doing now instead, so what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to run every day, but I feel like that's too much. So what I'm going to try to start doing is I'm going to run every other day and try to make sure I run at least 4 days a week. So there'll be like Sunday to Monday, I'll have like run back to back, but I might do like different times those days, you know, longer duration to kind of keep it, you know, decent. Like maybe I do like 2 25-minute days or something, instead of doing 2 40-minute days, and then on the days after my break I do 40-minute runs or whatever I feel like doing. Donovan, I do have a Bowflex, but I don't have enough time to sit there and do all that too. You know, I was doing calisthenic, like weight training, if you will, where you're basically using your own body weight to do exercises. But I feel like that doesn't matter for my body yet because I've got like that extra fat, and so I need to like cut the stomach fat first. Like that's my biggest concern. Like cut the stomach fat. Once I've done that, then everything else can come later. Where's the Raven? No. I have no interest in those games. Those games are not interesting. I think the Dolphins and the Cardinals will win those games, actually, double break. It depends. It depends on whether or not Lamar Jackson is a quarterback or a running back. If he's a running back, then they might lose them. I don't know. I'm just fucking with you, dude. I don't know.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
So that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
And I've been recording my runs. Also, I've been adding them in my my phone as well, so I can keep track of that. I've been half tempted to start keeping track of my food in there, but not sure I'm there yet. The protein drinks certainly seem to help. I didn't drink any on like Sunday and Monday. And honestly, I'll tell you guys the truth. I didn't do any exercising on Sunday or Monday. Actually, I don't even think I did any on Saturday either. And I'll tell you what, I felt like absolute shit this weekend. That may not have been like the complete reason why, but it's certain. I think it may have contributed to it. I think it may have contributed to it because like I feel good running. Like I feel better about myself when I actually like work out. I feel like I'm doing something. Now all I need to do is purchase a scale that works and see if I've managed to actually like lose any weight, any type of weight. I feel like I had to have by this point. I don't know. All right. So, anyways, Kansas City kicks a field goal, so we have a 20-3 game now. Definitely, the Chiefs are well in hand. Have this game well in hand right now.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Butker.
This is fielded.
Oh yeah, Donovan. Our high school had multiple. Like our high school had a huge gym. The gym was so big that there was a gym there. They also had a weight room. We had lockers in our gym. We had showers in our gym. That was even in middle school. That was in middle school and in high school.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so far.
I went to school. The schools I went to, like for middle school and high school, or most of my middle school and high school, they were all like they were very like rich schools, essentially. I mean, they're like considered the best schools in the country. So or one of the best school systems in the country. So, yes, no, they had weight rooms in both of them, in middle school and high school.
Start chucking it all over the park, and you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after them now.
The gym in high school was so big, they used to like. I think they would have like they could have multiple basketball games going on. Like they had basically it was enough to fit 2 basketball courts in that gym, and sometimes they would like they had a divider they would have between them. Man, could Jacksonville get a first down, man? Yeah, we had a pool as well. I remember swimming, but I don't remember like once, I think. You know, in a weight room, get some dumbbells and do body weight exercises. Well, no, I mean, I agree. I mean, but I mean, I'm sure like people did like conditioning. People had like conditioning classes and stuff like that in school. So I mean, they used weights, I'm sure, for that. And, you know, for football players and stuff. But yeah, in our high school, we had a pool in there. I'm almost certain of it.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
But, like, we never did swimming that much. I think, like, once. I think. And I don't even remember why.
Shotgun give to Fournette, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
But yeah, so the one thing I've been doing now is like in order to stream, I need to like literally I stream like my schedule is very tight. I get done working by like 5:30, and then maybe I start running by like 6. Then I finish around like 6:40. Then I take a shower. Then I drink like some of my protein drink, if not all of it. Actually, I need to go. I don't even know if I finished all my protein drink. I may need to go drink the rest of it. I don't even think I did. Maybe I did. And then then I gotta get on and stream. But I try to give myself like 10 minutes in between my exercise and taking a shower, because you know how you like continue to sweat after you're done because your body's still so warm. So I let myself cool down for like 10 minutes. And even after 10 minutes, like I can see in my body's like red. Like my chest is all red and my back's all red because it's just like it gets so warm from all that running. So I feel like the running certainly should be having an effect on my body and like my ability to lose some fat. Because again, that's what I'm in it for. I'm doing the running to try to cut fat. Like I'm trying to amp up the cardio to cut fat. Ultimately, I'd like to be able to run for like an hour. If I can run for an hour, that means I could do like 6 miles every other day. Like that would be pretty cool to run 6 miles every other day and hopefully not destroy my knees in the process and my back. Today was the first time I ran for 40 minutes. It was the first time I did a 4-minute mile. For the last couple of weeks, I've been doing 3 miles for just over 30 minutes, like 31 and a half minutes or something like that. All right, there's a run. Good blocking. Fournette. Oh, wow. How did he not break that tackle? Why do you have a black? Why do you just post a? Why do you post a black picture in Discord?
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Throws a deep, caught. First down. Huge play.
At the 7, and down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Uh-oh. What a run by Fournette.
6-yard touchdown run.
So I had to go, sorry, I had to go check my, I didn't finish my protein drink, so.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Maybe, he grew his beard back, really? Oh. You like the plain pedo mustache?
Touchdown. Josh Lambo now for the point after.
So I didn't finish drinking my protein drink, but yeah, man, I need to drink this after my workout because otherwise, like, I'm like starving. So what I started doing, which I think helps, is I drink about half of it or maybe a fourth of it before I exercise, and then that way I'm like actually got like some actual protein in my system, or that my system can use and burn to do my exercise, my running, and then I drink like the rest of it after I'm done, and then that way like when I'm streaming before dinner, like I can actually like not be starving to death when I'm streaming.
After the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
It certainly helps a lot. Because like I said, it's packed full of protein, so that's what's good about it. That muscle milk, man, is great.
And now here comes Kansas City. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool.
Really? Didn't they score a touchdown? I kicked the field goal at least. So it's 20-10, so the Jaguars aren't completely out of it. They made a game out of this. The defense has forced, what, 2 field goals now? So that's not bad.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
Mahomes got the fiery X.
At their own 21. Here's Mahomes to throw.
He's hot.
To the right
The 30, the 40, jeez.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Yeah, they did. They cut Colquitt. I'm kind of surprised by that. I'm not really sure what the... Maybe they figured they're not going to be punting that much this year. They just said, you know what? We're not paying for a punter because we're not going to need one.
It's usually going to take more than one man to
I don't
get
know,
him
man.
down, and it did right there.
You know, they interviewed Freddie Kitchens today, and they were like, you know, hey, are you excited to see like the real team like on the field, the complete team that you knew you'd have? And he's like, oh yeah, it'd be great. And then they were asking him about OBJ or whatever, and he's like, OBJ will start. He's like, he's perfectly fine. Don't you worry. Because they asked him like, oh, you know, like he said that we had to talk to you about like, you know, you guys were holding him out because of, you know, a leg injury or some leg thing that he had, and he was like, they were like, do you think that was the right decision? He's like, yeah, it was the right decision, and he's gonna start. It's just like so weird. Mahomes throws, caught. Wow, another first down. Jeez. It seems like I'm noticing that with the last game and this game is that the low part of the field, like closest to the line, seems to be like almost always cleared out. Maybe it's just the teams that have been playing, but it seems like that part of the field like is almost ripe for the picking all the time. So I don't know if that's a Madden thing this year, like if that's kind of like a bug, or if... What do you mean he's too much? Okay, all right, you need to explain that. I'm not. What do you mean he's an a-hole? He's not. I don't think he's an a-hole. He's just kind of like. He's just like. He's pretty basic, actually. Like, you know, again, when they asked him today, like, well, you know, is it going to be different? Yeah, but okay, well then, go look at Bill Belichick. No, he doesn't, because. Okay, so again, go look at Bill Belichick. He's an a-hole to the reporters. He has no enthusiasm. Okay, check. I don't think he's trying to model after Bill Belichick, but I think he's just. There's no reason to be like, what do you expect? Like, oh yeah, it's gonna be great, man. Like, I'm so excited. Like, no coach is like that. Has Cam? No, he is not. Marcus. He's just down. I think he's so down to earth. He's kind of like, you know, he gets as close to asking like, why did you ask such a dumb question without actually asking that? You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like he's very direct, and yeah, but the younger ones have something to learn, right?
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
I think he's fine. I think he's certainly more open to the media than like Hugh Jackson is. Like you don't hear the constant like, oh, I have to look at the tape all the time. But he's also not like, he doesn't talk too much. He talks just enough, like just to answer the question and move on. You know, when they asked him about Sunday, oh, is it going to be weird when you step on the field being the head coach for the first time? He's like, I'm not even thinking about Sunday right now. I'm thinking about today, because what matters today is that we have a good practice. That's a perfectly good answer. Like, why are you speculating about what I'm going to feel on Sunday? Because I don't really give a shit right now. You know, that's kind of his attitude, which is good. It's like, I don't care about Sunday right now. I care about today. And that's all you should be thinking about as a head coach, is today. What can I do today? What can we do today as a team to get better? I remember a reporter asked Kitchens what he told them after practice, and he said, that's none of your business. So? What does he have to say? I mean, maybe it's not none of their business. I mean,
a good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
That's fine.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, touchdown. Back of the end zone.
Touchdown, Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson there to make
doing the LeBron.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as
I mean, the thing is that, you know, these guys don't have, you know, they don't have to answer to the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, the media doesn't, like, it's not like you have to tell them everything. You know, if you're on Hard Knocks, then that's one thing because everyone sees it. But, like, yeah, he may have just had 1 foot in possibly there. On Hard Knocks, they see everything. But, like, you don't have to answer every question the way that they want you to answer. Look, 1 foot. And, oh, he was already out. Wow, yeah, that was definitely not a touchdown. That should be overturned. I mean, for the most part, though, the guy's, like, all the interviews I've seen him have with the media, like, he's very, I think he's...
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown.
Wow, they called that a touchdown still? All right, EA. EA, please watch this video, that part. I'm going to have to clip that out and put that on the website. Okay, how was that a touchdown? Like, if that was reviewed, actually, that would have been overturned. His first step was out of bounds.
9 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
And either way, even if it wasn't, he would have had just 1 foot in because his second foot was out. That's crazy. So now Kansas City leads by 17.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
All right, so let's see if Jacksonville can come back and do something with this, because they're down by 17 with 8 in the fourth. I mean, they need like a quick touchdown to even have a chance. Anyone alive? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm wondering, Donovan. Everyone's shut down. What's up, Alanitis? How's it going, dude?
They'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Foles back to pass, caught a couple yards maybe.
Shaughnessy open left side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety.
I think they knew Alanitis was getting ready to come into the chat because everyone like stopped talking as soon as before you got here, Alanitis. I don't know what happened. Foles throws, caught. Nice pass over the middle. Streak route. Yeah, it's weird. It just seems like the middle of the field is like always way open in this game. Way open. Gross, cat. Baker, you'd be a bad politician. Why is that?
Terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big
I think I'd be a great
bodies, which make
politician.
excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Foles.
Oh man, I thought that was gonna get picked at first. All right, another big first. They need quick bang bang plays.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. From the 32 now, here's 1st.
Preston, I have no idea, man. We need to get people consistently watching the stream again before I do a 24-hour stream, because I'm not gonna do that for like 2 people.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up
Like, we definitely would need far more participation or involvement or intrigue,
They haven't been on the
interest.
same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same page board when you
If I ran for president, would be my campaign slogan. I don't know yet, man. I'd have to come up with one. Oh, hit on the throw, but the screen looks like it worked pretty decent. Short of the first, maybe.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not.
Oh my gosh, why'd you try to slip that in there?
Now the throw on 3rd down.
He's threatening to cut your arms off. What the heck?
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the
The
easy
hell?
part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
All right, so they got their first.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20.
Right, yeah. Subscribe to YouTube vids. That's the slogan. Subscribe to YouTube vids. That's a little weird. Why would he threaten to cut your arms off? That seems a little odd to me. Don't you think?
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Gabe messaged me.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Gabe messaged me like 20 minutes ago and said 1v1.
2nd and 5 now. Foles. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And
Preston.
down this time at the 5-yard avoids the pickup there, and it's a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think
He messaged me to tell his bum ass to play with GTA with us. Oh, he messaged you too. Oh.
And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Oh man, down goes Foles. Down goes Foles.
Emmanuel Agba, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
What the hell just happened there? Why did that just do that? That was random. Why the hell did you just randomly pause the game?
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Retro, come here. So I'm gonna just lean in, lean in a little closer, lean in a little closer. Whap! I just smacked you in the face. I did that yesterday, butthead. Get up out of here with that crap, bro. It's like he did that. Well, I know, but that's not whose fault is that? It's not my fault, dude. It's already been done, man. What's up, Big Mike? But are you really here? Mike, did you get my message I sent you on Xbox today? It's mine. You didn't know? I know, I'm just messing with you, dude.
Open man right side is Shark, and he's going to be taken down right at the line. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot.
So Preston,
get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and
Preston, he you didn't respond to my message, Mike. Did you see what I put in Discord though? About you being locked out? You see my joke? Preston, Gabe said, yeah, he said we just have to let him know when, and then he said we could play. Oh, touchdown, Jacksonville. But it may be a little late. Baker Mayfield's going to get 7,000 yards. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen because it's hard enough for QBs to break 5, so you got to come up with a whole fake story to your parents. What? I mean the whole fake story. Well, how'd you end up getting in then? I don't know, Alanitis, maybe. All right, the extra point is good. So we have a 10-point game. This is going to be tough for Jacksonville to... Tough for Jacksonville, though. Watch the Bears will go 1-16 first before that'll happen. Watch if Mitch Trubisky. What if Trubisky goes down, man? Then what? Or if Cleo Mack goes down, then what? Could be over, dude. Who's the Bears' backup quarterback, anyways?
2 scores down, 3 timeouts.
Oh God, they're going for an onside here. Which like they never convert in simulations.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately,
Khalil Mack is a god. He doesn't get hurt. Okay. Cheeseheads over the Bears. See, that's the thing, man. I don't know, man. Chase Daniel. Are you serious? Oh man. Preston is banned from life. Oh God. You couldn't just say you locked yourself out. They think you're an idiot. I mean, but they might already think that, Mike. Oh, boom. They're like, that's our Mikey. But, like, what an idiot. Our son. Mike's like, wow. Can you imagine? What if someone's parents actually felt that about them? That'd be kind of messed up, wouldn't it? That's messed up. You'll join too. Join what?
And when do they start thinking about burning these those timeouts. They've got all three still defensively.
So, Mike, I ran 4 miles today in 41 minutes.
Stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
Is that showing my commitment to burning fat?
And try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using
I don't know what you're talking about. Join what?
And it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Dummy.
Again with
Who you
Williams.
calling a dummy? What the hell?
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that.
The Bears number 32. What? What are you talking about, man?
Put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Oh.
And it looks
Well, that's like some day. That's not gonna be tonight. I'll tell you that much. It's whenever we do it. All right, so 3rd and 6. They sent a blitz. Oh my gosh, almost picked off. Ooh, that was close.
really the pick they needed.
Wow, Preston is a clown. Damn.
But at least it does get them to 4th down.
Retro. Wow, man. All right, so are they gonna punt or try to go for a long field goal here and take up the score? Oh my God, they're going for it. Wow.
Welcome you back.
Hmm.
They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided
Hmm.
already.
Hmm.
Mahomes gonna
Throws caught. Oh my God, he just, what the hell? How did he just juke 2 guys like that? I don't know about that. Oh my gosh, what? Wow, Cam. Really? So's your mom, but I ain't complaining. Oh. It's like I squeeze her nose every night, and it goes, wah, 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 wah. Oh my gosh.
And that gonna be
Jeez, that could have been picked.
too tough to hold.
They seem like they do a lot of screens in this game.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad.
Raiders is the biggest clown. He thinks you're 40.
Exact time he was reaching to
Yeah, he's I didn't see him in here today actually. So
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Retro, what the heck, dude? Are you like 10, man?
Now the Jags will use the
How old are you,
2nd and 8
dude?
timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
Oh shoot! Caught, man, another 1st down. Well, that's game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Yeah, but you said opposite started. Like,
Used the last of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed.
come on, man. Imagine ordering a burger and asking for extra pickles. I mean, okay, what's wrong with that?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball.
It hit off his head.
Ball's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches.
So it looks like,
just about every position, and sometimes
oh, there's a CNN town hall right now.
in the battle, just jump up at the
What?
line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened there.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
Wow, incomplete. Why are they still throwing? You got a minute and a half left in the game. Like,
Pickup of just
they should be
2.
taking, like, running the ball.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
Was I a zit farm? No, dude. No.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams.
So now they start running the clock, but I don't understand why they haven't been running the ball the last 3 plays. Like, they literally just gave Jacksonville a
Gain of 3 and
somewhat of a chance, I guess. I don't know. Not much, but. So there's a town hall going on right now? Wouldn't it be at like 9? Why would they just text me this at like 8:45 p.m.? There's no way that started at 8:45.
a big spot here.
And the field goal is good. So Jacksonville now up
Lead up to 13.
by 13
So they settle for
again.
just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Wow, Alanitis, okay. Because that totally makes sense.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Runs through the contact. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Foles and the Jags down by 13.
It started at 7:30. The hell?
It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a
Everyone
first
else is
down.
gone. What do you mean? But it's a town hall, so I'm not sure. That's a little weird. Damn, 7:30. Why the hell did they leave Bernie at last? Oh, I guess it is kind of prime time, so I mean I don't know if that necessarily hurts him, to be honest. Foles back to pass, throws it, caught. Wow, out of bounds. I mean, this game's over, basically. I mean, they're not going to score 13 points.
And right now,
Joe was before him. Well, yeah, he needed to be because
They'll take it every single time. If this is
mentally he would start breaking down if he stayed up too late.
too much time's gonna run off the clock.
Feel like Jags defense is going to suck. I mean,
second and
yeah, I don't know what to think. I mean, they weren't that great last year, so.
second and 9 now.
Oh my gosh.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
You don't even know if you're going to vote? You better. Don't be lazy bums, guys. If you're old enough to vote, you better frickin' vote.
They'll look to throw,
Wow, he just throws it away.
and that is incomplete.
You can't vote? The heck? You youngin'.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going.
Oh, caught. First down. But again, not that it matters.
Tight end Oliver.
They have no timeout, so I mean.
Alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure
The
on
clock's just going to run out.
Doesn't matter the distance. He stopped to get it done.
Really? That was no huddle? It took them a long time to do that for a no huddle.
4 seconds.
What's the point? You're out of time, so you're done.
The out route incomplete. That's Oliver. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Wow, everyone bet for the Chiefs? That's kind of screwed up, man.
Kansas City. And it was
Preston, I thought you said that Jags were going to win, man.
Doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site,
Oh,
which he
baby.
does
That's
one day,
right, Retro. You
be the
better
Super
believe it,
Bowl.
baby.
He plays at a high level. We know about the big
What?
arm,
Don't lie,
but it's the
Alanitis.
ways that I'm
Don't
really,
lie.
really admiring out of this youngster and watching him play. How about the first 3
How'd they take
games
away
of
your
his career
rights?
in the NFL as a starter in 2018? He set a record for touchdown passes with 13.
Yeah, you think back to that entrance, and he has just kept.
Yeah, I know you picked
amazing what
KC, but I
he's
thought
been
you were
able to do.
saying that Jacksonville was
So
going
that'll
to.
do it for us, for my partner, Charles
Jacksonville had
Davis,
this in the
all
bag, man,
hard-working
because of the
men and women on
defense.
our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
Preston got nothing on Baker. Baker got some cake. All right, so we have Mahomes with a 122.6 rating, Foles with a 93.7. So Mahomes 28 for 35, 330 yards, 80% completion percentage was pretty good. 3 touchdowns and a pick. I shouldn't say pretty good. That's very good. You got Foles went 29 for 42, 264, 69% completion percentage with Just a single passing touchdown, no interceptions. Rushing, wow, okay, we have Damian Williams with 74 yards. Fournette with only 31 yards. That's not very, but I guess they were playing from behind most of the time, so I guess that's kind of maybe sort of realistic-ish. But he also had a touchdown. Receiving, we had Kelsey with 108 yards, so the leading receiver for the Chiefs. We had Demarcus Robinson with 85 yards and a touchdown for Kansas City. And let's see, Jacksonville. Who had their? Oh yeah, their only touchdown was a rushing touchdown. So wait, didn't they score 2 touchdowns though? They had 2 touchdowns, so I swear they had a receiving touchdown, right? Yeah, okay. Conley had their lone receiving touchdown. Dude, you already know who I'll vote for. I don't want to vote next season because you'll be mad who I vote for. Whatever, dude. Stop lying. Don't lie. So there's... What the heck? Oh. So defensive, we had... Ramsey had the only pick. And... What, several pass deflections. We had Fuller with 1 forced fumble and 1 fumble recovery. How many sacks do we have? Oops, sorry. 3 sacks for Kansas City, none for Jacksonville. Wow. Would you eat octopus? Probably not. I think octopus is where I draw the line, man. I'll eat shrimp and other seafood, but octopus, man. I'll eat clams. I eat clams before. They're okay. But even then, clams are kind of like borderline for me. Like they're meh. They're they're kind of rubbery. I don't like that. All right. So, anyways. Cam, shut up. You stop lying, dude. You're trolling. Stop trolling because you know that's not true. Anyways, so those are the stats for the game, guys. So Madden is predicting the Kansas City Chiefs to pretty handedly take on the Jaguars. Foles kind of went, man, dude, that's not who you're voting for. I know it's not because you've been saying that all along how much you don't like him and you would not vote for him again. So don't lie. I think anyone who would economic wise when he's not tweeting, I don't know which you have to. Anyways, you have to clarify which part of the economy you're talking about because if you're talking about the guys at the top who make the most money, then sure, economic wise, sure, they're doing great. When you talk about poor people and people who actually need money, no, they're not doing great. So if you're not one of those people, then you'd have no idea. So you have to look for that kind of. You have to look for that kind of information. Well, so that's your problem, Cam, is that you like look, guys, the way that you should vote on subjects, the way you should vote on things is based on logic. So you think about the options, you make some decisions based on, what are their policies, what makes more sense to me, blah blah blah. Not just, well, I'm a like that. Like that's me saying I'm I'm not a Democrat. Actually, I think I would say that in the past. Hi, Tony. But in the past, like I would probably say I'm a Democrat. Now I'm a progressive. I'm definitely like more in the middle than anything. But like, I listen to what the options are, and then I would make up my mind. I wouldn't just say, well, I'm a progressive, so I'm gonna go with the progressive candidate. There's a Democrat that comes out that sounds really good, then hey, I'll go with them. If there's a Republican that comes out that sounds really good, hey, I'll go with them if they're making sense. But in reality, that's what it should come down to in your mind is think about the good, the bad, and then weigh the pros and cons, make your decision. Not just go, well, there you go, Retro. See, that's something that could have an impact on you. That could have a big impact on you. So, I mean, that's one way to look at it. But I kind of think about it from the country standpoint as well. Like, if all the students that have all this insane student debt could end up like not having to pay all that hundreds of thousands of dollars in student debt and actually then use that money to buy houses or spend it on other things. That those things boost the economy. Them having all the debt doesn't boost the economy. I mean, that basically just puts money in the pockets of banks and other, corporations that aren't like, they're not really contributing to the economy the same way. So that's where, that those kinds of things would help, especially with healthcare, it's the same kind of thing, man. Like, healthcare system's a ripoff. But anyways, I'm not going to go into all that. So, if we need to we could have a separate like politics focused stream where we can discuss the issues. I'd rather not do that here. So I already paid out bets, so we're good there. And so yeah, so look at that. So we got our stream done before 9 p.m. Great. We started at well after 7, like quarter after 7. So 10-minute games are working out great, guys, and Madden 20. So that's awesome. Thank you guys for everyone who stopped by today. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you for everyone who left a like on the video. If you hadn't already done so, be sure to do that if you don't mind. You don't have to, but it's always nice to have more likes. Yeah, so as far as streaming, I don't think I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. If I do, it'd be kind of a surprise, I guess, but don't plan on it. But again, that's why you have notifications on. So if I stream, you do know when I go live. But I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow. But I would plan on being back like on Friday and trying to get back into some type of groove again, guys. So I'm trying. I want to do it. I'm getting back in the groove. So look forward to, more streams going forward. So, but thank you for everyone who stopped by tonight, dudes. Appreciate it very much. And until next time, dudes. Bye-bye.